Hi there, guys. Welcome to the 6th episode of the Breakfast Guild. I'm Roy, your DM, and these are my players with me. Say hi.
Hello.
And yeah, we're playing D&D. Woo! I don't
Yay.
know how to do intros anymore.
Fun for the whole family. Roy's brain is broken.
Of course.
Getting more and more depressed.
I'm taking over as DM as of next session because Roy's brain is slowly
Dead.
filling with holes.
Just you know the pencils and erasers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my brain.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, so something to say. Just I don't know. We have a Twitter. Follow us there to know when our next episodes are out, and that's all really. All right.
Are you going to plug the Twitter?
Maybe. I'm thinking about it. Twitter.com/guildbreakfast is our Twitter.
There we go.
I remember our Twitter, guys.
Good for you.
Look at you.
Woohoo.
All right. So a recap of last time. It was a hefty episode. Not gonna lie. After successfully saving Mr. Torn, he unfortunately entered into some sort of vegetative state, in which our players, specifically Alex, got a note before that happened from Mr. Torin, and as the day progressed and the next day came to be, our party split up in terms of trying to find clues or answers or anything, as they split up in two groups, with Gimothy and Cammy going to the school again to find the things in Mr. Torrance' classroom, while Brooke and Alex went to the hospital to see if there's anything inside Torrance's room. After some funny goofs, and revelations, the party eventually meets back up in Michael's place, where, after another series of revelations, they find themselves back to the mithril factory and going underground to the sewer system, where in there they find a sort of labyrinth of sorts, as they followed torches going down to some sort of chamber, and from there they hid as they listened to some sort of voice in the waters, talking to this twink cult member. What they heard, they eventually tried to make their escape, but because of one mishap, made noise and made themselves known to that voice. As the water rose, our party escaped from the waters, nearly losing one of their friends. But now they escape. It's back in the van, going back through a rainy night. As you guys are driving, what do you guys do?
Cry?
Brooke, you see,
Dissociate?
Brooke, as you're about to dissociate, just at the corner of your eye, you just see Gimothy. You see a couple tears.
I'm just gonna like arm kind of, pat his back,
Hey.
but like stroke it, not like slap it, Just some comfort.
Broken
So-
it.
I'm so sorry. I'd like to make an official apology.
Cammy, Alex, who's driving actually?
Me.
Okay.
I'm the driver when I'm not motorcycling.
And Cammy, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna be like sitting, zoning out, trying to figure out what the hell
Mm-hmm.
just happened, and
Alright.
thinking about like what we heard.
Yeah, definitely.
Where do you go, Alex?
That's a good question. Hey guys, do you want me to drop you off at your places, or do you want to go to Michael's or something? I don't know. Man, this is crazy.
I don't know.
What time is it? do you
It's
think?
you guys were down there for a while. It's around like 8 p.m. now.
I would know exactly what time it is, Roy. What time is it?
It's around 7:30.
Around 7:30, Roy, give her an exact minute.
7:34.
Thank you. Uh,
Are we the bad guys?
Oh, just you wait.
Bullying Roy.
uh, I don't know. What are we doing, guys?
You, Brooke, you receive you feel a buzz on your side from your crystal.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna check it.
It's from an unknown number, actually.
Oh God.
It just
it-
says, "Where are you? It's getting pretty dark out."
Oh.
Oh, it's probably that bitch. I'm not gonna respond.
She's just trying to do her job. She probably gets minimum wage.
I should probably go home though. Then I suppose I'll just tell her in person.
If you're all going home, then
Yeah, probably just drop us off.
yeah,
Yep.
cool.
One by one, you guys return to your homes, somewhat drenched at the same and very cold because of the winds as well. But yeah, as you guys all go home, what do you guys do? If there is anything left to do other than sleep, no?
I'm gonna verify that it was Samantha that sent me that text.
You see Samantha is just in the living room right now, just sitting. You notice it's kind of off-putting because it looks like she's just staring into the void.
Okay, I'm just gonna hold up my phone and stand in front of her and be like, "Was this you?"
She
New
just
focus.
as she's like staring to the void, you say these, and you just see her slowly look at you and just say, "Yes, that was me."
Okay, cool. I will put your number in my
Mhm.
crystal.
She
Yeah,
nods.
okay.
Well, just have a nice night then. I will be here if you need me.
I'm gonna walk away.
And you can see for a second you kind of turn back, just curious. You can see that she's looking into the void again.
Okay, so she's weird.
What about everyone else?
Is Ferris home?
Yes, she is.
Time to burst into her room.
Like all siblings, of course.
Yeah.
And as you enter, she's kind of jolted for a second, like she's surprised, and says, "Geez, you're drenched. What the hell did you do?"
It's raining.
Yeah. Did you not go with an umbrella or anything? Where'd you go even?
Do you think I would have taken an umbrella?
Yeah.
I'm me.
Okay, you're right.
I'm me.
You're right. Okay.
Anyway, Mom is lying to me, and I am
What?
I am offended. She is lying about Dad. She knows something about him. I asked her, and she lied straight to my face. Do you know anything? And don't lie.
I don't know anything.
Can I tell if she's lying?
Roll an insight check.
Because this bitch is lying. I know. Because I heard her talking to my mom. She knows something. This bitch.
What's your insight then?
You said insight?
Yeah,
18.
18. You can tell that she's not lying. You've known her for long enough that you can kind of get a beat when she's lying. She has her tells, but this is that one moment where she's just straightforward and just says it.
And what were you guys talking about?
You,
The night where we were zooming and
can you just close my door really
doing
quickly?
illegal things. Huh?
Just close my door really quickly.
I close it.
He lets out a sigh. He just... When I got into my third year, when you were still not in Zygons, but when she knew that you were going to do that, told me to just make sure she doesn't know. I don't know why, but she just said that.
That I don't know? Or who doesn't know?
You do.
What?
You just said you don't have to know what happened.
Oh.
I'm confused as well. I don't know why or what happened to Dad. Like, no.
I asked her if she has talking to him or like seen him since he left, and she said no, that she was lying.
If she really doesn't want you to know, I don't think we should go probing around it. If she wanted to tell us, she would have told us immediately. You know that.
But you know that I like sticking my nose in things, so
I know,
I want to know.
but this may be that one time where maybe you shouldn't. There's our mom here.
Why do you have to be the responsible one?
Because you're not.
Touche.
Exactly. Now get
Touche.
dry up and just go to bed.
Okay. If you find anything out, you better tell me.
I promise. She crosses her heart too.
Okay. Good night.
Good night. Kim and Alex, what about you two?
If Gim is gonna go, as yes. As soon as I get back home, I'm gonna text I'm gonna check for texts from JoJo.
No responses.
Nothing. That's
Not
son of a
even
gun.
not even a scene.
Concern. Only mild concern. I'm not worried. No way. Also, I'm gonna see downstairs because we have a little, not necessarily like a library, but like a collection of books.
Hmm.
Not big enough to merit anything, but I want to see if anything about giant fucking tentacle monsters or shit is down there.
I'd say roll me an Arcana check.
Cool. And then watch me struggle to read it and not get a long rest. Okay, that's pretty good. That's a straight 14.
Straight 14. Okay.
I mean, anything about monsters.
Looking through it, there are some hell. You kind of there with your family's records and all that. You kind of just ascertain from just reading through all of it. You see some number of occurrences in which an aboleth is found, and most of them, they don't really know where their origin is, but there have been numerous sightings, not near but deep into the ocean, into the seas.
I see. Cool. And with the 3 hours of the night I have left, I'm trying to figure all that out. I'm gonna see if I can get some sleep.
Okay. For this one, roll me a wisdom save.
Wonderful. Sorry, I just dropped my big boy. My dick 20.
Mhm.
Sick. I rolled a 17, which brings me to a dirty 20.
All right. Yeah, even with the very chaotic day and a very stressful night, you still managed to get a modicum of sleep. And
Pog.
Gim, are you doing anything?
My dad's not home,
Nope.
so I'm stuck home alone. I'll
All week.
watch the movies until I fall asleep on the couch.
All right. You turn on to some weird channel. It's very obscure movies, but like they get a kick out of you, but they're terrible as shit.
Nice.
You get a kick out of them from some time to time, and you eventually return to ever darkness sleep, as do all of you. So, as you're all sleeping,
Don't do it, Roy.
actually, why am I doing this? one by one, you all awaken in some sort of. It feels like you're still sleeping, but you see yourself move, but you don't see your body move. You see some sort of projection of something. The four of you
Sleep
see this,
paralysis.
and you now look around to see that the world is in some sort of Van Gogh-esque kind of look to it. You look around, you see it is very fuzzy. Well, and in the void for a second, you see the ground beneath you shift around. All of a sudden, each of you guys in this kind of void of sorts. You try to speak, but it seems that your mouths are sewn shut for this. And the four of you drift in this endless void as you stop in one place, then proceed to go downward.
Can I try and wake up, please?
No. You go downward and you start to enter through this familiar tunnel where the water is the ceiling. Very intricate, ancient looking ruins. You see the chamber that you were once in last night above you. You see a underwater ruin of sorts. The same thing Gimothy you saw actually when you peeked into the waters.
Oh, like underneath, like the Atlantis city.
Something like that.
Oh God.
And you travel in slowly, and then you see this crystal in the middle of all of it. Gimothy, this seems familiar to you.
The crystal does? No, Roy. No.
And as each of you see it, pulled back and into.
Wait, Roy. Do I recognize it as the crystal I gave my teacher?
We'll have to see.
I hate you. I know it
No,
is.
it was an infinity gem, you guys. An infinity gem.
Infinity stones, guys.
Roy, what color was it?
It was clear white of some sort.
White. What? There's no infinity stone that's white, Roy. God damn.
Wait, so did we see we saw the monster guy? Did we see what?
You
what
didn't
was...
see him.
No. Okay. We saw something, whatever was in that lake or whatever.
Right. Each of you wake up, seemingly a bit more groggy than more now. Even though you had like a normal amount of sleep, amount of rest, you seem tired. You're kind of weighty in your movement in the morning, but slowly but surely you return to normal.
I'm used to this. I am used to never sleeping.
It is now Wednesday. What do you guys do? You go to school, of course, but what do you do
Go
before?
to school, I guess. Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
smoke up before school so that I can
Yeah.
easily fall asleep in class. Because I'm sleepy.
All right. They take
It's
off the
nap
smoke,
time for Cammy.
and one by one, you guys meet up at school. Gimothy and Brooke, you actually are the first ones here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a moment to drive past the hospital.
Mhm. Yeah.
Just on my own, like early in the morning.
Okay.
Would I be able to pay Torin a quick visit? Or visitor hours not open?
It's not open, right? Visitor hours are not on at the moment.
Yeah.
Too early for that right now. So, one by one, Brooke and Gimothy, you guys see each other first before everyone else. What do you guys do?
Yo, can I go straight to my teacher, Roy? I have questions.
Um,
No offense, but I have
Brooke, you see Gimothy say wave hi to you, and then as you
no,
guys,
give it like, come with me.
oh, he gives you like a
Oh,
come
okay.
here.
Sure.
I go with Gimothy.
As you guys walk, there's not many students at the moment. It's an early day at school right now, so not a lot of people. And you go immediately to Mr. Greenbottle's classroom, and he's like, "Ah, Timothy, go here." Fuck, what seems to be the problem?
Have you heard back from the wizard teacher yet?
Oh,
About
yes,
that-
yes. Actually, I wanted to get back to you at that immediately.
What perfect timing, Mr. Greenbottle.
He kind of looks at you weirdly. Yes, yes. Perfect, yes, indeed. Um, what he said to me, the, the, the bead crystal thing that you gave me, it, apparently it houses some sort of life. The thing that you gave me now, it didn't.
Wait, repeat that, please?
It, houses some sort of, like, life, anything, really.
Oh, but the one I gave you didn't
It
have
didn't have
anyone?
anyone. So wherever you got that, pretty powerful. And Mr. Morning decided to keep it. He wanted to research it more.
Crap. Do I?
Um,
Oh, sorry.
Also, he kind of looks around. I just wanted to ask something, actually, too. You as well.
Yeah.
So, yesterday we had a meeting. Me and the admins and the teachers talked about security and all that, and I just noticed something odd out of a window suddenly. Were you at
Oh.
school yesterday?
No, I was at home all day.
He squints his eyes. Roll deception check.
Oh, thank God. No, like,
We
Christmas minus.
Look, he totally was there all day. We were texting and then we went to Michael's together.
All right. Since Brooke helped you, you can roll this with advantage.
No, Roy, I don't want to.
Why?
I rolled a 0.
No, you get advantage.
Hey,
You
roll
can
with
try.
advantage.
Brooke's
with
helping you.
advantage.
Brooke's helping you.
With advantage, that's a 3.
I've done my
God
fair share of
damn.
lying, boy. I know the tells. You don't have to lie to me. What were you doing here?
Oh, didn't you just come to pick up some homework? I forgot about that.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you know, just.
Yeah, no, you
my-
definitely did because you
I've
were
been
like, oh, I
failing my
gotta
line
go.
class in Rogue, so I wanted to work on a bit of extra work.
You know, we'll say it's that. We'll say it's that. I just wanted you to know. Whatever you're doing, I want to help right now. Mr. Griff's been off. I've noticed. He's not the same before everything started, and I just want to see, since you were obviously getting homework, just wanted to see if you knew anything.
Well, can I whisper over at Brooke? Should I trust him?
Just give him like a little bit, like you might have overheard some like banging or something in his office, but like don't say too much. Just like because while you were there, pick it up, you know.
Well, I don't know what's going on for sure at all. But one thing I know is important is that crystal. And I think we're gonna need it back if we're gonna want to do something with this. I have a plan, but I'm gonna need your help.
All right. Here. I know you have your own party. Tell them to meet me after school. Meet you here.
Okay. What could possibly go wrong?
All right. Well, you're here. I don't know about you, Miss Morrison.
Hey. Yeah. I just followed him. I guess I'll leave now.
Well, have a wonderful day, and since you're here, just take a seat anywhere.
Roy, I'm disappointed. I was gonna get Brooke to blow something up and through the distraction get him to steal it for me, but
God damn. You are
Alex
insane.
and Cammy, you guys don't see Brooke and Gim around, but you guys do see each other.
I'm just gonna
Um,
nod because I'm a space cadet right now.
You're way up in the sky. It's just like,
Like,
do I? Is it obvious that she's a space cadet? Because if it is, I'm not gonna call her over. But if it isn't, I'm gonna bully her
it's
accidentally.
obvious. It's obvious. It's hitting
Okay,
now.
she gone. She
She
gone.
gone. So,
I'm a druid. What do you expect? I'm gonna
Cool
wander over
animal.
towards him anyway.
what are you doing, Alex?
Well, I guess if she's wandering over towards me.
She is, yeah, wandering.
Yeah, cool. Hey Cammy, you all right?
Of course, I'm alright. I am great, actually.
Are you sure? Because it looks like I don't know. Normally, when I see you, there's something behind your eyes.
Yeah,
Not today.
nah. I mean, there's something there, but like, I don't know.
Pain. It's pain. We are teenagers. Our lives are all darkness.
Tired. I'm so tired. I had a weird dream last night. It was so weird. We were like floating around. I saw all you guys. I don't know. I felt like I astral projected or some shit.
You had that dream too?
You had the same dream? Whoa, maybe we did astral project.
This is perfectly fine.
Are you?
I've had weird dreams before. This is fine.
Elaborate.
Elaborate on what?
Weird dreams. Your dreams are fun.
My dreams, when I remember them, are always. You know what, Cammy? I don't think I've ever had a dream that wasn't a nightmare.
That's concerning. I once had a dream that a tree talked to me.
God, I wish I had your dreams. Dear gods.
It was fun. It had a really thick accent. Like, I couldn't even understand it. It was like, get out of my swamp. That's really You guys are welcome for that.
Kyla.
It was perfect. I lined it up perfect. I had to.
I did
I
not
could
expect
not.
that. That was good. I'll give you that.
I can't
Does
use my
does she get a point of inspiration? Give her
She
inspiration.
does. She does. I was about to say it. You get an inspiration because of that. As you guys are
Anyway.
talking,
I think that put a few years
Joy.
on my life.
as you guys are talking, Alex, you're suddenly shoved a bit.
By who?
It's you see the same Eric Cochran male that's been a bit of a thorn a bit. You see Dalen push it to the side and say, "Watch it, newbie."
I'm gonna fucking punch him.
Fuck off, bitch.
Roll attack.
No.
No.
No. No.
I'm
No.
going to take a picture for you guys.
No fucking way.
God.
Oh, that was funny.
And it begins.
And it begins like this, ladies and gentlemen.
But wait, I have a very important question about the world building.
hmm
Does
Okay.
Shrek exist?
As Freck.
Like, have I seen Shrek before?
You've seen Freck. You haven't seen the whole thing, not even the musical version yet. But you've seen Freck 1 and 2.
Okay, okay, good.
Confirmation that it is a natural 20 and I have not committed fraud.
I believe you.
I don't believe it.
So-
Why?
I gotta love that the cross is there.
Hmm.
So, natural 20
It's a real
punch.
miracle.
So,
Cool. What's the damage dice on that?
that's
Is
just
it
your.
1 plus strength?
Yeah. So it's 2 plus your strength.
2 plus 3, that's 5. Plus
Plus.
a smite.
Shit.
Go for it.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay.
Just go down.
That's
Well,
that's
you-
an 8 and
So
an
that's
8 and a
16.
5. No, that's an 8 and a 5.
No, you because you rolled it as well. You doubled that.
8, 16, 10, 26 plus 5, 31 points of damage total.
From a one punch. One fucking punch.
One punch!
As you're shoved, all this like sort of rage and stress from the whole fucking like week built up into this one right hook that in slow motion, Cammy, you just see Dalen just move to the side with Alex's bright holy punch searing some form of
Crackling with radiant like lightning.
you can see that it like once it leaves Dalen's face, you can see a mark of Alex's fist.
Oh my god.
As you just see oof, Dalen just go to the floor and just like try to get up, but like at the same time just gives up.
I am walking away.
That is my boy. I'm gonna do a double flip off at him on the ground, and I'm gonna follow out. And be like, what the fuck was that?
I don't know. Anyway, let's not talk about that.
And school starts.
Cool. I would like to text Gim. I'd just like to text the group chat actually about the lead that I might have found about the weird tentacle monster aboleth thingy.
Oh yeah.
Y'all get notifications in the middle of class.
Meet at lunch in class right now. Again.
What the fuck does RN mean?
Right now.
Now.
Anyway,
No, I
I'm
know.
gonna see if I can pay attention to Bright Collar's class. Which, speaking of which, what's it like?
He's a bit more informative than like he gives out more practical advice rather than philosophical advice, which is nice,
Oh,
but
thank fuck.
it's weird though because like you're used to hearing all the philosophical shit at this point, but like it's very helpful.
Yeah, what advice does he give? Don't punch your rivals with 31 points of damage.
No, he says exactly that.
Yeah, which, by the way, that would have dropped me to 4 hit points.
That would have killed me. Straight up.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so day goes on. First half of day is done, and you all meet up at lunch again.
Alright, you wanna go first or should I?
Well, I guess I'll go first, but I did a little bit of reading last night. I couldn't get to sleep, so I went and looked for what we saw, like the tentacle thing in my family's old records. and apparently it's something called like an aboleth. And I think that's all I could get on it, right, Roy?
Yeah, that's about it. Just the name and
That's all
there
the
and there's some like appearances of it deep in the deep sea, but that's about it.
Yeah. So,
Do any of us know anything about
as
Aboleth?
far as I know,
No, not really.
it's a fucked up little sea man.
Who's going? Actually, one question: who's drinking the water right now?
Well, isn't there the teacher
It's still
that
all weird,
purifies it?
right?
But still, who's gonna drink it
After
after?
I've been drinking mostly soda, or not soda, sorry, energy drinks like Gatorade-esque.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm definitely drinking the water.
All right, good to know.
I'm a Gator boy.
Continue on.
So do any of you guys know like where I could go to find more info on it?
Or maybe the school library
That's what I
or
was
one
gonna
of the
say.
teachers. I could ask my teacher since she's a druid. She might know something about different beasts and stuff,
Yeah, but
like beings.
could I ask one of you guys to come with me? It'd probably be faster that way.
I can come.
Yeah, you guys
If
go.
that's
Me and
okay.
Gimme will deal with the crystal.
The what? The what
Yes.
now?
On other news,
Yes.
so remember when we were in that cavern underwater, and there was the big pool that we heard the voice from?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't think
Right
that.
before we heard the voice, I decided to look down and I saw this huge city thing. I don't know. But deep, deep below it, there was this crystal. And it looked a lot like the one we found when we fought those ooze monsters.
That sounds like my dream.
Yeah, apparently Cammy and I had the same weird dream.
Is it the weird astral
I
projection
think
dream?
Oh, where you're floating down into the city. Oh, okay. Oh, no.
we
Oh.
had the same dream. Guys, we astral projected. I think we astral projected.
Yeah. That's,
Anyway.
Yeah, should this be
right now that is
worrying?
in the hands of the wizard teacher.
Do any of you worship any gods? Because someone's god might just be messing with us. That's another possibility. You like to fuck with shit.
I worship several, but none of them would do something like that. Plus, they're too big to care.
You don't know that.
Of course I do. Helm and Tyr and yeah, Helm and Tyr and
Currently a
Torm
deep
all have
monster cares about
several.
us. So, like,
They have like thousands of worshippers. They got
a deep sea monster cares about us, and they're the leader of a cult. So,
I
As
mean,
you
I
guys are
guess.
talking, Gimothy, you take a
a
sip of
certain
water.
kind of being cares about us
And,
right now.
Suddenly, as you take the sip of water, Gimothy, you suddenly lurch forward and puke.
Oh.
And there's some heads turn around and
On aisle 4.
some laughter here and there. But you see everyone else drinking the same water, and it doesn't seem like it's affecting them.
I'm gonna take Gimmy's glass and just
What does the
scooch
water
it
look
to the
like?
side.
Is it slushy?
It was already purified.
What the fuck, Roy? I'm just gonna stay away from liquids for the next hour or so.
Dehydrated Gimme, what would you do?
Put it right up to my face and like stare at it intently, just for.
You stare at it intently. Roll, I guess, roll perception on the water.
Do I notice anything fucky with the water?
Perception on the bottle to the to the water, I guess.
Hey, Roy,
Yeah.
can I cast detect poison and disease on the water?
That's a 24.
24. Looks like water. But you can cast that, and you do, however.
Like, are any of us diseased also?
None of you are diseased, but you do detect some, like, not a poison per se, but there's something weird with the water.
Is there a
Okay.
vending machine, Roy, with like bottled water?
Right.
at all?
Detect poison and disease specifies
I'm
that
gonna go buy one.
I can identify what kind of disease, poison, or poisonous creature that it is.
Okay, if it's like that, then there is none that you can. You guys are not diseased as well.
Roy, I would like to buy a sealed bottle of water from the vending machine and
Alright.
hand it to Gimme.
You
Partly
buy
because
that.
he just threw up and I think he should drink water, but also for a
Gimme.
slight experiment.
You
Yeah.
drink the water.
I never said I drank the
Oh,
water.
never mind then.
I
You-
look
you-
at it
Brooke hands you a bottle
and
of
drink
water.
the water.
Okay. Then you puke.
God damn it.
So he can't have any water at all?
Serving the bottled
Doesn't-
water is not okay.
That's
I'm
it.
gonna apologize to Gimme
Mhm.
and take it away
Does
from
the
him.
bottled water come from our city, or is it
I'm gonna-
outsourced?
Outsourcing.
Is it from somewhere else?
From somewhere else.
Why is that water fucky wucky?
Yeah.
You
Or
can
is
see.
Gimme
Or
just
is
like
it
Or
pale?
maybe
I don't actually know. That's not a good idea. I don't want to drink the bottled water.
I'm gonna bring him.
I don't want to go
I'm gonna walk him over to the washroom because obviously he's having fucking problems.
Brooke experiments on him. I stare at the
So
water intently.
as
actually
Alex
cares
and Gim go to the washroom, Brooke,
Yeah.
you see this person approach your table. Very
Ah.
very familiar. She's walking over very pompous like and all that. And she sits down right next to you. And says, what happened to him?
Weird discomfort.
You know,
He doesn't feel good. That's
yeah,
what happened.
sometimes stuff
Mind
just
your
goes around.
Oh,
Can
now
I try and
that's
shove her into the vomit?
You guys are so mean.
all right.
Please.
Jesus
Roll a
Christ.
strength, I guess. And I'll roll
Dang it.
mine.
What's my? I don't think I have a plus for. Oh,
No, I want you to think I could have
that's a 16.
All right. As you're trying to like shove her, like not subtly even, she's shoving back and looks at you with like intense eyes. She's like, "Don't fucking do it." And as you guys are doing that, you can see her gritting her teeth as she's like, "So, you guys still on for the party this Saturday?"
Maybe.
Oh, that's wonderful. What about you, Brooke?
You know what? We'll see. You're just gonna have to wait and find out.
You know, I can wait. Hey guys, also, apparently the elections are next week, student body election. I hope you guys can vote for me. He looks intensely at you.
What are
Welcome.
you trying to get at again?
This school, student body president. I just want you guys to vote for
The
who's...
president? You?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
I feel like
okay.
you're too petty to do that.
She looks at you immediately, Cammy. I'll take that
Just
as a
saying, I
compliment
could
for
be
now.
the president as well. I couldn't do it.
Who are the
I
other
know you can't.
candidates?
I'm not really sure actually. Didn't bother to check.
You don't even know who you're running against.
Oh, it's because I know I'm gonna win.
Oh, is that so? Is that so? Are you gonna buy your votes then? Because I better get some chocolates if you expect me to vote for you.
I don't need to buy my votes.
Kenny.
Well,
Yeah.
she stands up immediately, and you kind of slide towards the vomit because you're still trying to shove her, right? And she immediately stands up, but you stop yourself just at the cusp of the vomit range.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm
she
about
says,
to let myself
"Well,
fall in instead.
Hope your friend gets better.
Yeah.
You're around, Brooke. See you at a class then."
Oh, wait, Lillian, I forgot one thing. This I bought this, but I actually decided I don't want it, so you can have it. It's the bottle of water.
She looks at it, opens it.
Yeah.
Thanks, I guess. He walks away.
Why is she so trustful? There's no way she would just accept water from someone who just tried to push her into vomit.
Well, so
Brooke, you
apparently
know
it's just
alchemy,
us.
right?
Hmm?
You do sciencey things, right?
Yeah.
You should take a sample of the water and see if there's anything.
Mm,
Or Gimmy's
yeah,
vomit. One of the two.
Hey, Roy.
Yeah.
just find what he had for breakfast
In the washroom, can I have a sip of my energy drink?
You need your drink? Yeah. You take a sip out of it.
Do I vomit?
Nope. There's some
So is
like
this a-
there's a feeling of it, but like the energy drink just overtakes most of the water in there.
Cool. Can I have like a sip of water?
As you take a sip, you immediately feel the same. You lurch forward a bit, and there's vomit. You get out
Okay.
immediately.
Cool. So would this not be counteracted by the divine health thing I get from Paladin level 3?
No.
Well, what's the point of being immune to disease then, Roy?
Don't worry, you'll find out. This
You'll
isn't a
find out what
this
Roy
isn't a
is
disease per se. This is just something weird.
Is it? Yeah, I wouldn't know anything, but is it something like a curse?
Vibes are off.
Can't say.
The vibes are bad.
The vibe in this water is not up to par.
It is not.
So,
I will not be
continuing.
putting this water in my bong.
Speaking of just the water, is there anybody that we could go see about it?
With the you don't know for sure what really is up. You're not too sure, but maybe druid teacher, maybe or something. I don't know.
All right, cool.
So, anything else to do before lunch ends, or is that it?
I think that's it. Do I have a free block at all in the afternoon?
No, not today.
Cool. Then I'm gonna see if I can quickly go to the library with Cammy and find some shit on Aboleth.
All right. Who wants to roll for this act?
I guess I will.
All right, you roll Arcana with advantage.
Oh, baby, a triple. So that's an 18 straight.
18 straight. All right. So, looking through it now, with especially with how much bigger the selection is for from the school compared to your house, you find a bit more about what an aboleth is. It says it's an aberration. So this is something not from this world. It came from somewhere else. So you'll also end up ascertaining that it can communicate to creatures telepathically, and as well as apparently in some sort of regional effect, wherever the aboleth is, the water turns into sludgy, slimy waters. And also,
Would there be anything about the poisoned water thing?
you get ascertained that enemies of an aboleth near its region, if they drink any such water, they will vomit it out.
So they will become unable to drink water. Cool, energy drinks it is.
This is what you guys ascertain from a couple of from reading through a sort of old bestiary.
Is there anything about it, or is there anything about like the effect ending, or does it only end with the creature's death?
It's not really sure, But the top kind of theory when you read through it is Daplet must die for it to end.
Figured. So what's stopping us from killing the aboleth?
It's a big boy.
I wonder.
Yeah.
We are children. We can't kill a false god of like a cult. At least not currently.
All right. So, do you guys have anything else to do in class?
Wait, wait.
Hmm?
Can I find someone who knows how to use a gun? Is there anyone in my class who's wielding a gun?
No.
No one's. Fuck. Okay.
Using guns as a rogue really is very counteractive to what they actually do.
There's silencers in this world, right?
I don't know. You don't.
God damn.
Is my teacher in class? Like,
Oh, good question.
is she around?
She is, and she's actually
Or is she like,
she's actually
oh.
teaching some things. She's there.
oh, she's doing things.
She's just teaching you, you know.
I'm gonna continue.
No, what were you going to say? What were you going to do?
It's like at the end of class, I'm
Mhm.
gonna go up to her and be like, I was just looking through bestiary and I found this cool like monster thing. It's
Alright.
called an aboleth. You know anything about it? And I'm gonna look to see what her reaction is because she was in the party that killed one before.
She looks at you with intent eyes and goes, why do you want to know what an aboleth is?
Because I was looking and it said it made the water all gross, and the water in our town is all gross. And I was just like, I thought that was weird. And I was wondering if you know anything about them.
She
Like, are they big?
looks around for a second.
Are they scary looking?
Close the door really quickly right now.
I closed the door.
She takes a really long sigh. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, we're so fucked.
What?
Alright, how much do you know of, our old party? The one before this whole school started?
I know who was all in it, except for that turtle person.
Portal?
The pictures.
Huh. Anyway, basically, that aboleth, we killed it once, almost. I'm assuming, since you're asking about an aboleth, and it's the same kind of effects that you're pointing out right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume it's the same fucker that we tried to kill. Well, we did kill. But he had eggs. Oh, fuck. Alright. Why do you know this?
Wait, you said eggs, plural.
We, destroyed most of them. From what I thought. Why do you know this?
Can I trust you?
I don't see why not.
Basically, there's some suspicious stuff going on in our town. And there's a sunken city where an aboleth lives in the ocean. Just thought you should know. I would stay away from the water.
Did you enter from the sewers?
Yes.
Okay. Ah. Oh, fuck, that makes so much more sense now. Oh,
Okay,
oh,
quick
no.
question. Did Gimothy tell us about the meeting with his teacher?
No.
I tried to, but then I threw up all over like 2
Oh, yeah.
times.
Alright, which explains a lot now, actually. If he's back, we're fucked. Oh god. That makes so much more sense. That's why Rambip died. Palliser got hung. You can see there's obvious distress now in her eyes. Silver's gone. Devin's fucking acting strange. Do you have anything that can help whatever the fuck's happening? Is it just you that knows this?
No.
Who else? Bring them here now.
Now?
Now.
I'm gonna text the group chat, be like, Druid classroom, now. I might be getting some information that we may need to know.
Alex, you were
Cool.
making your way to football practice. And Gimothy, you were on your way to the road classroom again.
Oh
Yeah, I was gonna try and find Gimothy after class.
I was with Booth. We were going to the real class.
Okay.
Fuck. No.
Shit. This is the hardest decision I've made thus far in the campaign.
Whether to go to football practice or go to the bed.
Like, oh yeah, giant monster in the sewers, whatever, but
Football.
practice?
Real shit.
Hmm.
You did punch one of your
Hmm.
teammates.
Football it is. I'm going to text the group chat. SRY got football.
So you guys are gonna receive that. What about you, Gim and Brooke? What are you guys doing?
Did the Mr. Greenbottle give us a time to show up?
Just after class is what he said.
Well, that's pretty vague. If we're like 10 minutes late, we're not technically.
Yeah, let's go check out the druid room first, and then we'll talk to Cammy about it
Can
too.
we text Cammy why? Why do you want to come up to the Druid classroom?
Miss Dravsworth wants to talk to us. She knows about the aboleth.
How much did you tell her?
Just vague. Monster and sewer.
Can I send a slight picture of the one note we got that says sewers, torches, trust no one?
Yeah, you can send that.
And then I'll say, be right there.
Alright, so a couple minutes go by and you hear a knock on the druid classroom door, Cammy. You see the familiar shadow of Gimothy, but you just see the very tip top of Brooke.
Okay, I'm gonna go open the door.
You open it and close it. And you now see in a couple minutes that you guys are just there. You can see obvious distress now in Mrs. Dravsworth. Her in her eyes.
I'm gonna go to Cammy and whisper in her ear and be like, "Did you tell her that she's the next one on the list?"
Not yet. She's a little upset already.
Okay.
All right.
Bright Collar is the next on the list.
She doesn't know about the list yet.
It was her and Bright Collar.
Mm.
Two for one
Um,
deal.
It said that Dravsworth is next. He has special plans for Bright Collar.
All right, so
And just to make sure the headmaster is still gone.
all right. Obviously I've been through this before, so we didn't trust anyone with any information, so I'm assuming you also don't trust me at the moment. So,
No, not
Yeah.
really.
I know. Been here before. This is worse though. What do you all know? What do y'all know? You can be as vague as you want. I just need to know.
There's a certain person in the school that is really acting weird.
Devin, yes.
Yeah. There's a cult in town that is currently worshiping this aboleth.
He just looks at you with like, uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Basically, they have a magic list that has all the names of your old party on it,
Do you have the list?
including you.
That makes sense. Do you have the list?
I'm gonna look at Gimme and
Sure, I'll pull it out, but she can't hold it or touch it.
Understandable. I just
I'll
need
show
to
her
see
what
it.
it looks like.
One time I don't want my name on a list. Alright, have you, the four of you, told anyone about this other than yourselves? You three.
my older sister knows about the cult. That's it.
It.
Well, and our other party member, Alex, also
Yeah.
knows.
He's at
Oh,
football
sorry.
practice.
Yeah, he's at football.
Yeah, okay. Heard someone had a mishap at lunch, vomiting. Assuming that was one of you.
That would be him.
Was it after water?
Yup.
Alright.
Yeah, I found out since we're the enemies, we can't drink water.
And you've been marked. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this pretty soon. Because, the moment he's done with
Sorry.
that list, I hope you know what comes next.
Another list.
We die.
Your name's on that list. More gruesome ways, maybe. So,
Oh no. More gruesome than being torn apart limb by limb. Oh boy.
I'm
so,
literally melting.
you hear another knock on the door.
Who does it look like, Roy?
Who does it look like? Give me a second, actually. It looks, you don't actually see a silhouette in the window.
Ah.
They're too short. Who's the dwarf?
Hmm?
I don't know. Do we open it?
Hilda, are you there?
Whose voice is that?
You see, open, and you see, mm, shit, shit right now.
Mr. Shit. What's
No,
Is it Griff?
no, it's Mr. Greenbottle.
Oh, yeah, because he's a. Yeah, never mind.
Ah, there's the three. There's you two and Miss Sparrow and Hilda. Closes the door. All right. I'm assuming you two are talking about the thing.
Bing.
Maybe.
Close enough.
You
Kind
know
of.
what? It's fine. Looks like you got Hilda into this now too, and Miss Sparrow, of course. Me and Hilda here, Mrs. Drabsworth, we've been planning since we've noticed Devin has been being off lately on investigating more. So, heard pre-tell of their adventures before. You don't have any right to trust any of us at the moment, but we are here to help. Promise.
Should we tell them about Griff's memory loss? I don't know.
They know he's acting weird, so.
What?
I said they know he's acting weird, so let's just leave it for now. I don't know.
Well, before
No.
we start, what have you guys noticed from Griff? What has been weird?
He's first off, he's not in his Mr. Ashford picks up. First off, he's not in his office a lot of the times. He's usually gone. Really, actually, most of the days now. Times that he is here, he just kind of shows up. And recently now he's been avoiding each and every one of us. And
Isn't
also,
he supposed to be doing stuff since the headmaster's gone?
exactly, we want to ask where Daigon is, but every single time he says confidential. No one knows. Well, he should know. He's the deputy headmaster. He should know. He doesn't want to.
Is there any other teachers you guys are working with? Or is it just the
Just
two of
us
you?
two. The others don't really. They have their own worries to attend to. Me and Mr. Greenbottle have really noticed there's something off.
But
Did
I-
people start to act weird last time, Miss Drapsworth?
I'm not really sure. We are. I'm assuming the two of you know about the party and paintings, right?
yeah.
Yes.
I
Mhm.
just want to know, did any of you uncover anything about this turtle? I'm trying to remember something. Just don't know.
You don't remember him?
No.
Didn't even know we had a turtle.
Oh no.
Uh, well, we don't know anything about that turtle either.
But we do know something about memory loss, right, boys? Oh no. That was to the party, not to the teachers. That was quiet.
Well, anyways, do you seem stupid for us adults to be asking you children, teenagers, do you have a plan?
Right now, we're just trying to get information.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing how everything's going, I don't think you have much time left for that.
All I know is that
Wait,
Torin knew something. He gave Alex actually this note. And I'm just gonna like show her the picture on the crystal of like the
Hmm?
don't go to sewers, don't trust anyone, torches, that stuff. That's how we actually found the place under the water because we didn't listen like we probably should have.
Sounds like true
But
adventurers right there.
what do you expect? We are
Absolutely
children.
just that. You're in an adventuring school too. You're supposed not to listen.
Exactly.
All right, Oren. He looks at the note inquisitively from the crystal. Didn't you? He knew too. I gave Mr. Lamont the note. All right. I suggest. Well, if did you happen upon the name of the aboleth?
then
The name of the aboleth?
did we?
Dirksul?
I don't.
Dirksul the Deceiver?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's the one we killed. That maybe I don't know how, or how it's even possible. Transferred his soul maybe to another egg. This is actually our best chance right now, actually.
Should I tell them about what it said?
Maybe it does concern them quite a bit.
What are you all whispering about there?
Yeah, sure.
Basically we heard it talking.
He kind of stops for a
Basically,
second, talking.
yeah, to one of the people in the cult,
That's
it was worshiping it, and then it said
wait.
to
What language was it?
what language was it, Roy?
It was in common.
Okay, common.
Impossible. They don't. They can't speak common.
Maybe it learned.
Wait.
No. Go on.
I mean, at one point, when we were fighting something in like on the school grounds, there was like deep speech on the wind. So I don't know if that has something to do
That's
with that lad.
that's how it usually says things.
Well, it has learned how to speak common now, but I don't know. But basically, it said to leave Torin alone for now, and its next target is you, Miss Dravsworth, actually, because you apparently cast it useless in its struggle,
I remember.
and it has special plans for Bright Collar, Mr. Bright Collar,
Argath.
and it said to make sure the headmaster is still gone. So it doesn't want him anywhere near here.
Which makes sense. He doesn't want the one that killed him to be here to stop his plans.
But yeah. And then it also said to leave us kids alone, and then it proceeded to try to kill us. So that's fun.
Well, that's why he's called the Deceiver.
Ah, you're right. We should never have trusted in what it said.
Alright. I'm his next target, huh?
Yeah.
Make his life easier then. You don't have much time anyway.
Did you say make it easier?
I did.
Hey,
Shouldn't you be trying to make it harder?
Oh no no no. Okay, you two, Green Bottle. 5 of you and your other, well, your other party member. Us 6. I'm gonna go to him personally. It seems that
Why would we go there?
we killed him once. And assume he's weakened right now. This is our best chance.
So you mean
If he kills me and Argath, you kids are next.
so you mean 2 druids, 2 rogues, an artificer, and a paladin are gonna kill a big bad monster, and 4 of us are children.
Well, we've had worse parties back in the day, but
Last time you killed it, there were a lot of you, and you were adults.
that's true. But also, he was very powerful. Assuming now, if he is that he is Dirksul again, you can assume he's weakened. He killed him once. Definitely do it again.
He really didn't seem weak last time we saw him.
Well,
yeah, I honestly, based on what happened while we were in the sewers, I don't think we could
do you
take
have
him.
anything? Anything else? Anything that you're hiding from us?
Wait, I have one more question.
Yes?
You said that he might have swapped souls with one of the eggs, or implanted his soul, right?
Mhm.
Is there any way you know of that being done? Like that being possible?
No, not that I've heard of it. I missed a moment and said, yeah, no, I tried to probe him with it, but nothing.
Because I might have an idea of how it was done.
What?
There was a
Mhm.
crystal at the bottom, and we had a piece of it from the ooze that we gave to. We think it was the same crystal, at least. We gave to the wizard, and he said that it could hold a soul, and I don't know what that means.
Wait.
What would happen to a soul if you destroyed the crystal that it was in?
Didn't tell me, Mr. Morning didn't tell me. Assumingly so, it's a crystal. It's probably holding something inside. So if you destroy it, you'd think that it would release it anyway.
So if we can destroy the crystal, we might be able to take him down, or at least slow him down.
When you mentioned the crystal, Mr. Absford suddenly starts to think right now. Call this a bit of a hunch. Oh, if he wants to keep Diagon away, why not just encase him something like that? And the only way, since he's Mr. Griff's been acting weird, the only person that could get really close to Diagon is Griff.
I'm telling them about Griff,
About what?
about what I saw in his office.
Yeah, sure. We told him everything already. Let's just go for it.
Yeah.
So yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
I came back to the school.
Ah, Mr. Greenball said, "Were you with Gimothy here?"
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Was it also homework?
Yes.
Of course. Of course it was homework. Anyway, I may have wild shaped into a spider
Mm-hmm. Of
and crawled through the vents
course.
and
Cammy
spied on
vented.
Mr. Office.
Stop, Roy. I am
Sus.
going to chemically castrate you.
Come on, guys, let the DM joke for once in a while.
No, I am the Joker, baby.
All right,
And
continue.
him. I spied on him in his office,
Hmm. And
and I heard some things.
what things?
Basically, he was telling something to get out of his head,
Hmm.
and he said, "Please stop, they're my friends." And he said that he was not going to let something kill them anymore, saying that he was still himself. And then he like completely forgot what was going on. He's was confused about where he was.
That just confirms it then.
We also know that the memories of the cult people
The
are
cult
being
members.
manipulated similarly.
So,
Can an aboleth change memories? Because
not
it can
most of them, but
communicate telepathically.
this one's there's a reason called the deceiver. You can ascertain as to why. Call this a long shot. A really, really long shot. Someone we if Diagon is there in that crystal that you said, and if Green Bottle, you're right, we destroy it and Diagon is released, and he can help us take that thing down. There's the long shot plan. Most of us needs to be distractions, okay? While someone swims down there does the deed.
What if it isn't Diagon in the crystal, though, and something worse?
We need to.
You said that the aboleth was weak.
It was.
What if that makes it stronger?
Who knows? We have to take a chance here. Because if not, we're all dead. Not you, Green Bottle, though. I don't know why you're not dead. Oh, shut up.
He's not on the list.
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel happy, but at the same time, I'm disappointed in myself. Anyways.
I think you should just be happy you're not on the list.
A
Yeah.
long shot. I'm not really sure it'll work. I don't want you kids to suffer the same fate as we're having now. You're roped into this as much as we are. So, as not at the moment for here, as someone that's, you're going to be an adventurer, I ask that you help us in this. It's a
Roy,
long
I'm
shot.
getting bad vibes. Can I like
Insight?
make a yeah? Because
Go
I
for it.
I don't know. They seem too. I don't know. I'm not getting good vibes.
Yeah, they're trying to convince us to go too much for teachers, I think.
They're trying to get us killed. Oh, that's not good. Did you say insight or perception?
Insight.
It's only a 13.
13. You don't get a beat on any sort of lying per se. They seem very direct and straightforward right now. They understand
It
the
seems like
risks.
they're just saying what we want to hear, and I don't trust it.
Can I roll
I'm getting
insight,
bad
Roy?
vibes.
You can go ahead and roll insight.
Okay.
Wait, I just gotta say, Gimothy watches way too many like superhero movies, and he's way into this speech, like teaming up with the teachers to fight.
You feel inspired right now, like
I'm so inspired. I'm ready to go fight some bad
Ooh. Yeah, no, I did worse than Cammy.
yeah, no. No, not a beat, but they seem, just because of how like much older they are and they understand the stakes. They know what they're saying. They understand what is at risk here. You don't have to trust us. Not at all, especially that what everything's doing. But that's what you're going to be after this whole thing. The only people you can trust is party and your friends, really. And never trust strangers.
Since
But
you say we can trust our party, can you include Bright Collar in this?
yes.
Because he's strong. And if we're going after a big monster, we
You
need.
said your friend was at football, right?
Yeah.
Can you text him right now? Tell him to go to Mr. Bright Collar and tell him Hilda wants that favor now.
Okay, I'm gonna text that exactly to Alex.
Alex, just because everything's been happening, Alex, I just want you to roll just a standard strength check. See how you're holding up in practice right now. Bit of comments here and
Oh,
there
sick.
from like Dalen's troop, but you don't really mind them because you can now see Dalen has like a really bloody nose, and you can see it's like stuffed.
Bloody beak, dude.
Bloody
He's a bird
beak.
man.
Never mind. What's a nose to a bird?
Yeah, no, that's a 15.
15. Yeah, you're doing really well, and you're like drinking your energy drink right now, and you feel this buzz on your crystal.
Why would I have my phone on me in football practice?
Well, you're
Football
taking a
pants
break
don't
right
have
now.
pockets.
You're taking a break right now, so you have it on your hand.
Okay, yeah, I'm off on the side. Cool. I'm gonna take a quick look at it since I'm also wanting to ask bright collar questions of my own.
Mhm.
So, how long do I have left in practice?
You're like about done. You're just like taking the last just a couple more minutes to just cool down right now.
Yeah, cool. Then after practice is done, I'll go over to Mr. Bright Collar.
You saw the message too as well.
You saw what?
You saw the message from Cammy by the time you're
Yep.
approaching Bright Color as well.
Yeah. Hey coach.
Yeah.
You've been subbing in for Mr. Torin, so I had a few questions I was gonna ask him, but you might be the best kind of person to ask for the moment.
Not really, honestly. I know the practical ways. He kind of taught me a lot of ways of strategy and defense when we were together, but not much
Not much
in
about.
philosophy and like what paladins really do. I'm not that big in that.
It's less about what paladins do and more just kind of about uh me.
Okay.
So paladins have like lay on hands, right? We can heal.
Yeah.
Lately, I've been losing control of it.
How
I
so?
haven't been able to but I feel like it's been more powerful. I feel like something else is getting used up when I use my lay on hands. Like I shouldn't be this strong, but it is.
You kind of see him like think for a second. Says, hmm. And you, what do you feel about it? Are you surprised that it's happening? Are you scared of it?
I'm kind of weirded out that I'm losing control.
You know, for control, you really came to the right person, right?
Oh,
Sometimes, when I used to run with my old party, I remember losing control as well, but in an angered kind of state.
yeah,
Where,
yeah,
everything wouldn't hurt as much, and I could hurt more things, but I lose control of myself and I forget who's who. At times, I felt like leaving the party because the control I thought I had within me slipped away. But because of that,
yeah,
when I voiced out my statements to my party, they, instead of telling me to just all right, just go and all that, said they supported me. They told me that no matter what, whatever, however I lose control, they'll still be there.
yeah. I have a couple more questions for you. Is there anybody I could go to figure out the reason behind being more powerful?
Be more powerful. In
Yeah,
what sense?
with the lay on hands, having more, I guess, juice to
I'd
spend.
say, well, the perfect one would be Torn, but yeah, I'd say go to the cleric teacher, Mr. Omar.
All right. Uh, and I guess I'll ask you this later, but my friend sent me a text.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, Hilda, I don't know who she is, wants to call in a favor from you.
You can see his face drop, and like just
What?
out
What's
of
wrong?
kind of like just hear it, like under his breath, you just hear, "Fuck." Where? Ask your friend where.
I'm gonna text where you at then.
Druid classroom. You come too.
They're in the Druid homeroom.
Right. All right. Tell your friend I'm going. I'll be there in a second.
Apparently, I have to go too.
All right. Let's go then.
All right.
Right. And as you guys walk in, you just see as you enter, you don't even knock. You see your friends, Gimothy, Brooke, Cammy, and you see Mrs. Gravesworth, and you also see Mr. Greenbottle as well.
Yeah. When I walk in, you guys see. Normally, Alex has like a very perfectly coiffed mullet. It's very like nicely styled. He looks composed generally, but he is just covered in a thick sheen of football sweat. He's still in his football gear. He has his helmet under his arm, and his mullet is just sticking to his face. He looks gross. He looks like a rat. You also might want to stand away from him because he's a bit stinky.
It's a bit stank.
A bit
Yeah,
right.
there's some stank right there.
Sport stank.
Yeah. As you enter, you immediately see Alex. You immediately see Mrs. Ravsworth and the bright color look at each other. You can kind of see, looking close now because you're
Sexual
closer.
tension.
You can see there's some nervousness in his eyes. And as
What's going on, guys?
Argath, Hilda. All right. You must be Alex, right?
Yeah,
All right.
that's me.
Argath, I take it you've noticed Devon as well, correct? I have, but I didn't want to push. He seemed stressed. You know what that's like. Of course you do, but you didn't. You don't happen to know where Silver went to as well. Shakes his head. Remember 10, 20 years ago, that aboleth from here. He looks at her immediately. Yeah, I remember. The fucker. He looks at all of you. At the four of you. Sorry. It's fine. I've been swearing her like a fucker. All right. Apparently he's back. You can kind of see his face drop, Mr. Breckler. He has this facade of like confidence, but you can see it just drops. What do you mean he's back? He's back.
Guess who's
And-
back? Back again.
Yeah.
And it all makes sense now why Rambep died. Balasar got hung. Silver's gone. Devin's acting weird. This is the favor I need to ask you. What is it? Don't tell me you're. You can kind of see Miss Drowser just closes her eyes and nods, and you see Mr. Brightcolor just sit down in one of the chairs and covers his face with his hand. Hilda, you're going to bring these kids. They're going to. And Hilda just goes up to him, pats a hand. I know, but we
Okay, can somebody explain to me what's going on?
So basically,
So basically, they know
yeah.
about everything.
Absolutely everything.
Why? Why would you tell them?
It just kind of happened.
Calm down, Alex.
Mr. Griff was going 21st century schizoid man. That's a King Crimson song, by the way. Music joke. He was going fucking schizo, and you trust the other teachers?
You have no
you
reason to
on?
trust us. None at all.
Then why did you go to them?
I was just asking questions about the aboleth, and then she reacted, and stuff happened.
Yeah,
Okay.
they already knew about Griff.
Oh, we're in this mess.
They already knew about Griff.
Then what's the plan?
It's
If Griff's going apeshit,
it's a really long. It's quite a long shot, to be honest. We've
what is
because
Oh yeah, also, Bright Collar,
yeah.
Mhm.
do you remember the turtle
He looks at you really.
that used to be in your party?
You saw his eyes blink for a couple seconds. Portal. Did
It's
we
in all the paintings.
have a turtle? Hilda? Hilda just shrugs. Yeah, I don't know.
I think maybe an easy way to see is to look at one of the paintings.
No, we've seen the paintings. We still don't know. But anyways, the plan. So basically, Gimothy here mentioned about a crystal. The green bottle mentioned as well that these crystals can hold souls or lives or anything. And from what you've seen in some place, this underneath its chambers, you saw a crystal there. It's a long shot to assume, but it's better than assuming that it's worse than whatever the fuck Derek Zoll really is. We can assume that Daigon must be in that crystal. It's safe to assume that whoever.
I don't really think we should assume that, though.
Wait, why would Dagon be in that crystal? Didn't the Aboleth say make sure he's still trapped?
Why
We said make sure he's still gone.
wouldn't it
Yeah,
be
make
better
sure he's
to
still gone.
keep an eye on the person you really hate the most just within your eyesight, rather than in some offshore site?
I guess.
Or, because you don't know how it still survived after you apparently killed it, maybe the crystal was already in
Do you have a
existence when you
better
killed it
idea?
and it's still transferred into. No, but also, what if we destroy the crystal and it makes everything worse and then everyone dies?
Well, you're all going to die either way. We die, you die.
Fair point.
Oh yeah,
This is our one shot here.
so if we die immediately right now, that's the end of it. Everyone dies. There's no going back. There's no fixing it. We're just dead.
You, you guys were talking about Griff being weird, being all crazy
His
and stuff.
memory's fucked.
Yeah, his memory's fucked, but if you were talking about how, like, do you think he's betraying you guys? Not on purpose, but like just because he's being controlled?
I think he doesn't know what's going
He
on.
doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't know what's going on. There-
He's
can
like a
see-
vessel for something.
I can see why that thing chose him. Because the closest to Daigon. Since he wants Daigon gone, then why not just choose his closest companion?
So
But what if
do
it's also controlling your brains? Because your memories are also weird. So what if that is what happens when it enters your mind?
No one
What
knows.
if that's what happens, and it wants you to break the crystal so that it can get stronger? Because there's its power is still in it. Because it's not fully like it's still weak. You had said. I just feel we're jumping to conclusions very fast, and we don't have
Hey.
all the information.
I agree with Cammy. I don't like this plan.
Well, we don't have time. That's it. We don't have time.
We still don't understand what the cult's thing is in it.
You never
this
truly
whole thing.
understand
Makes sense.
everything. None of it makes sense. Everything's just fucking chaos. There is no point
you're
in making
creating
sense.
more
We
chaos.
just need finish it.
This sounds like a really half-assed plan.
Every
Well, I
plan
can't-
is half-assed.
That last sentence.
Which one?
The last sentence, where we just need to, like,
Finish it.
do it.
Go for it.
We need kinship. Is that what you said?
Oh, that's... Never mind. That's
For
like
it?
12.
12. You can gather from your insight of a 12. He is very he's very exasperated right now. She's like trying to figure it all out. Every single piece of
Is it-
information that she just got is like she's trying to understand it at the moment as well, but also at the same time trying to figure it all out.
For the last time, do any of them feel off to Alex?
No.
Like, on an insight check, I mean.
Go for it.
Unless you don't want me to take it.
Roll. You can roll. You've entered, you've heard it. You can roll for it.
Sick. That's a 19.
19. All right. I'm gonna take. No, actually, no. This is quicker, by the way. You're all here, anyways. You gather just from watching everyone and like just watching how each of them reacts. You can see that the three teachers are gassed more so than the others. There's fear in their eyes. You can gather that they don't want to deal with this, and they don't want you guys to deal with it, but they know that they have to.
Okay, so they just don't want to die, and that's where the sus is coming from.
They
Cool,
don't
I'm
want,
gonna-
they don't want to die, but they most important to them is they don't want you guys to die.
So, if we're really gonna do this, I think I trust you guys. I'm not sure about this. At the very least, I hope I'm gonna get extra credit. So, then what's the plan?
Full plan. It's, as you've said, it is half-assed. I will admit, I was never the best strategist. Our party's strategist is either that's comatized right now. So, it is a shot, a long shot, a major shot in the dark. I know, and there's no reason to trust it. But better than just going in and just throwing our lives away just because we think we can go through it with a war of attrition. at the very least, if there is sacrifice here, each of us, we took vows when we started here. If needed, we will throw our lives for our students, no matter what.
Just to like Cammy or something. I'm just gonna. What's attrition? Is it like nutrition?
I'll tell you later.
Yeah, I know what it is. No, I don't. So
You
if we're gonna do more, I know you swore a vow to protect your students, but wouldn't the best way of protecting us, at least in this situation, is to make sure we're going in with a solid idea?
Wait a
Let's-
second. Is there anyone in the school that can use scrying?
Actually,
Can someone scry on Digon to see if he is in the crystal?
you bring up a good point. Give me a second. And you can see Mrs.
I have a
Droughsworth
massive
immediately
brain, guys.
go to her cabinet. And
I have a brain.
you can see she brings out this big orb. Some of you collect the desks. Yeah, I need something. Make it into
All
the
right,
table.
cool. I will do that.
All right. You know, Cammy, I'll just call you Cammy from now on. Miss Sparrow's a bit too formal right now.
That works.
You're getting a lot of extra credits for this.
Damn it, my teacher's the only one not here.
And you see
I mean,
her.
technically,
You see her wrap like
mine
a
isn't.
cloth at the bottom of the orb. All right. See if this thing still works. And you can see Arcath immediately look worried as hear about this. Hilda, you know what happens when you use that, right? You hear about this. Our students.
What happens?
I know. Let me focus. And you can see her immediately close her eyes. As you can see this sort of smoke like arcane magic appear from her hands and swirl around the orb. And you can see it enter into the orb and you can swirl. And you can see she winces in pain as she's focusing. And you can see the veins start to pop out of her hands.
I'm going to share a concerned glance with the yikes.
I'm
And-
concerned.
You start to see her eyes open. It is fully yellow. And you can see smoke billowing from where her eyes are.
His
And-
eyes.
You see this image in the orb of the same crystal you all saw in that astral projection. And you just hear, like, layered upon voices of Mrs. Dravsworth. There he is. And you can see as the projection suddenly dissipates away, you see her fall onto the ground, breathing heavily. And you can see Argath immediately runs towards her. You good, Hilda? You good? And-
Does she look like she needs to get healed or something?
He looks exhausted.
Ooh.
Ugh,
Oh.
I'm good. Thanks, Arg. Grabs onto
Lovers.
his shoulder and pick herself back up. You know where he is.
So now we know that he is in the crystal.
Under the sea.
Doo-doo.
Under the
And
sea.
I guess we've got some solid lead now, finally. Yeah, we do. All right.
Now the question is if we break the crystal, will it release him or will it kill him? We do not know.
I do not know.
Is there anybody that would know about it?
I can let the wizard teacher know more about it. He wants to research more about it before I took it from him again.
How many more teachers are we gonna bring into this?
Yeah.
He doesn't need to be a part of this. I can just give it back to him. Tell him, let me know by the end of the week, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I have some questions for quite a few of the teachers. Speaking of which, who can I go to talk about like oaths?
All right, who are you asking here?
Just the teachers in general. Is there anybody I can go to talk about like oaths and like what happens with that?
They all look a sharing glance of like concern and like it's like parents trying to say, okay, which one of us is gonna tell this kid?
Because I know Torrin's dead. Not dead, but
He's
he's gone.
only
Is he the only one I can talk to, or would Mr.
yeah.
Omar know something?
Omar is more in more of the very religious. He's not into oaths. He's more into following that into a god's own oath.
Yeah. All right.
I'm sorry, but all right. You kids need to go home. Don't tell anyone about this. Make sure
Can
Saturday is free.
Mind if I go over to Mr. Omar at some point, like after we leave?
I also want to talk to
Yeah.
Draftsworth.
Okay. But make sure Saturday is free for all of you. Friday we meet back here and we discuss what we do.
Isn't that the day the party is?
What day is it today?
It is Wednesday.
My dude's
Yeah,
aunt.
isn't Saturday
Party.
the party?
What's more important, the party?
I say we do the
Why?
mission in the morning, go to the party at night.
After everyone's dead and we're bloody and
We
bleeding.
don't even want to go to the party in
I'm
the
sure we'll
public
have time
place.
for a shower. It's fine. Fine.
I mean, you're gonna be in the ocean, so you're probably gonna have a lot of time to shower.
Yes.
The
I
sludgy,
also want to
gross
talk to
ocean.
my teacher too, right?
You want to talk to Teach as well?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, all of you. So a bit tired now. You can see. Are you sure you're good, Hilda? Sure. Kind of looks at Mr. Brightcolor, slaps him like lightly. I'm good. Worry about me. And kind of nods and well, I'll see you all in Friday as well. Your class then. But of course I'll see you, Alex.
Yeah.
All right. Take care. Be safe, all of you. Boy, I should take my leave then as well. Yeah, about the same thing. Both of them leave for a bit. They're out in the hallways right now.
Metagamey question to Gimme: is there any of the teachers that might know about Gunmathy?
Gunmathy. Well, there's probably what's the gun class called?
Gunslinger. No,
Gunslinger.
it's not a class. It's a subclass of fighter.
Okay. There's no gunslinger teacher. Ooh, fighter teacher, you say?
I give a wink.
Ooh, baby.
The
My knowing
ranger
wink.
teacher, would that help at all?
You don't know.
The what
Alright.
teacher?
Ranger.
Oh, that might help. I
Yeah,
don't know.
probably fighter or ranger is your best bet.
Cool.
When,
Wait for everybody else to be done.
as we're leaving, I just gotta say, boys, we need to work on our like lying and keeping secrets. Like desperately.
I really don't like lying.
I tried to stay vague, but they already knew so much that
Yeah.
we wouldn't have shared something because they were starting to plan, and if they would have withheld information, it would have gotten all of us killed.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Anyway, I need to talk to Draftsworth real quick.
Yummy.
I know you're tired
Just a
from,
tiny bit.
but
You
I
can
was
see her
just
rubbing her
wondering
eyes.
if it's possible at some point in the week before Friday, you could help me start to learn how to wild shape into animals that can swim,
He kind of smiled.
especially because we're going to be in the ocean. And if
Of
two
course.
of us can swim, that means two of us can get to the crystal.
I like how you think. All right then.
Okay.
I'll
Thank you.
just
And
wake
then-
me up. Don't be like all the other wusses and don't wake me up.
Okay, sounds good.
All right,
And then I'm
wonderful.
gonna leave.
Um, as you leave, actually, before you leave, actually, out of the corner of your eye, you swear you see Miss Stravers just turn into a puff of smoke really quickly.
Just poof.
Poof.
Do I see any like
Yeah.
animal like going away? Did she wild shape and like what?
You see a small squirrel like enter into like a small hole in the wall.
Nothing but respect for her napping in the walls.
Yep.
Is she homeless?
I love she like hides from everyone by sleeping in the walls, but she just is done with everyone's bullshit. I love her. I aspire to be her. Now I know a secret place to nap. Hell yeah.
Oh, Cammy, weird place to see you here. All right, so as day goes by, do you have anything else to do?
Me specifically, I wanted to ask Mr. Omar, like, post haste.
As you're exiting, you go to the
Is he
clerk.
around?
He's not here now at the moment. He seems to have went home after classes ended.
Is my teacher there? Is
Teach-
teach around?
Yeah, he's just standing in the artificer room. Like, you can kind of see him like standing there, but you also kind of notice that he's like just there, looking into the void.
Is he like unplugged or like recharging or some shit?
You're not sure. You do see his eyes are like lit up.
Okay, I'm gonna go in the class anyways. And if teach is like sleeping or dazed
As
or
you
whatever.
set foot in it, you immediately see him like slowly like and looks at
Oh,
you.
okay.
Miss
Okay.
Morrison.
Hi, teach.
Hi.
Hello. I had a question for you.
Hmm?
Do you know how to make a water breathing potion?
Accessing database. Water breathing. Yes.
Could you tell me?
He kind of looks into the void. Why?
What? I wanted to make one. Can I have the recipe?
I must provide a valid reason in order to give a student a recipe that is not in the school curriculum.
Oh, well, you know, I'm a big fan of swimming. I do it every weekend. And I'm so small, I can never reach the deep end. And I really wanted to, those little things at the pool that they toss in and they're like, go swim to the bottom so you can pick it up. I've always wanted to do that. But I can't because I'm so small.
No
I
tears.
can't do it.
No tears.
Oh,
Good enough
dear.
for me. One moment, please. And you can see him like you can kind of tell that his gears haven't been oiled, so it's kind of squeaky. But he
So what you're saying is Teach needs lube?
I did not say that. I did not say that. But he grabs something from his cabinet and gives you sort of it's not a parchment of sort, it's like very clean white paper with text on it.
Ooh, nice. All right. I'll take that home with me and then try it at my house.
All right. Anyone else?
I'm just gonna go shower and then I'm gonna walk home.
Okay.
Can I go to the fighter teacher?
He's not here.
God damn it. Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. I love ya.
I'm going to beat you. Yeah.
So we're gonna bit of a fast forward until the end of Friday. Is there anything you wish to
What?
do?
We're just doing the stuff that's relevant tomorrow, like on Thursday.
Yeah, just do what you want that's relevant on Thursday. We'll fast forward until, just tell me what you want to do.
Fighter teacher.
He's
I
there.
just want to try and make
Cleric
that potion.
teacher.
Okay, one by one.
For
One
me,
by one.
gun lessons.
One by one. Okay. Gimothy. You,
Gunmuthy.
Gimothy.
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 Yes.
You approach the fighter classroom. Took you a while to find it, but you've just followed the map a bit. You know where you're going. Yeah.
Do I know the fighter teacher's name?
Nope. You don't even know why you went to the fighter teacher. It's just sort of a weird innate feeling that you should go there.
Well, I'm not. Then that's just metagaming. Fuck. I'll find a better reason to show up at the fighter's teacher.
Mm-hmm. Because like you wouldn't know that a fighter would know how to use a gun. Yeah. You'll get there one day. Don't worry.
One day more?
No. All right.
Simply
Brooke,
ask your teacher.
about you?
Yes, I just want to try and make a couple of
All right.
water
Roll
breathing
me
potions.
a Tinker's check then.
19.
19. You kind of look around in your father's shelves, look for materials here and there. Reading through it, it's really weird. Very weird ingredients here and there. There's seaweed from um the tendrils of a jellyfish and seawater basically as well. And it's not very unorthodox how you make the potion. So as you make the potion, it mixes here and there, and as you're ending, you manage to make at least 2 potions. And with that as well, with the materials you had at your disposal, you can see as the green liquid is swirling around, it settles, and you can see this cloudy green fluid. Kind of smell it a bit. It smells like the sea. And you can actually see that the tendril of a jellyfish that you see, you can now see a jellyfish-like bubble that's floating around it.
Cool.
Bada bing, bada boom. You've made 2 water-breathing potions. They are very, let's see, how long are just a water-breathing.
They last an hour, I believe.
Yeah, it's just a water-breathing spell and a potion, basically. So yeah, it'll last an hour.
Cool.
Oh, actually, no, 24 hours.
24 hours. Wow. Nice.
All right. So that is the only thing you wish to do. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Alex and Cammy, what about you two?
Cammy goes first.
Gonna go see Dravsworth, and I know I can't wild shape into something that can swim until level 4, but is there any way that she could teach me how to do that?
You could prepare the second level spell, Alter Self.
You're not here, Alex. Get out.
Yeah, sorry.
Just by
Ignore my metagaming.
having an older druid help me learn how.
He kind of looks. I can teach you, but not really sure if you can handle it. You might end up breathing water into, rather than your wild-shaped form, you'd end up breathing the water into your actual lungs, and once you turn back, you'll be drowning.
That wouldn't be good.
That wouldn't be, especially what we're going to attempt here. But I can try.
Okay.
Do you have anything else?
I think that is it.
All right.
Yeah.
If you have any other information regarding for our thing, because you now notice that there's other students right now in the classroom for our thing, Cammy, please do tell me. Be really useful information.
Okay.
Yeah. And Alex, what about you?
Cool. I'm gonna go see Mr. Omar because I got told to go see Mr. Omar by Mr. Brightcollar.
Right.
Cool. I'm gonna knock on the door whenever he's free.
Right. Actually never seen Mr. Omar, but as you knock on the door of the cleric room, he just, oh yes, yes, I'll be there in a second. And as you open the door, you see there's it's a very well built half elven man. He
Staunch.
looks like he's had his time in the ring of sorts, in a ringer, and
Mm.
you can see scars across his face. And
Okay, so he's
yes,
gone through it.
who
Hey,
might you
Mr.
be?
Omar. I'm a paladin student. My name's Alex.
Ah, yes, yes. What is it?
Uh, well, I was asking actually Mr. Brightcollar about this. Uh, so you know how paladins can use like lay on hands, yeah?
Yeah.
I used to be able to like control it, but I've been feeling a lot less control over it, and almost like I'm spending more juice than I should.
Hmm. How say? Does it just happen when you use your lay on hand?
It's like all of it flows out of me and then a little bit more.
Hmm. Say, actually, no, that would be impossible.
What?
Nothing, just sort of passing thought that I thought would be the case, but wouldn't be. But
There's no harm in telling me.
exactly, trying to figure out how to say it properly right now. But there are things, beings called Asimar, basically.
Uh-huh.
Do
What's
you?
that supposed to be?
There, some would say humanoid beings that came from the heavens, but they most of them really are just myth. Um, I haven't seen one come by in real life.
As far as I know, I'm human.
It seems so. It was just a thought, not really something that would be the truth.
Well, are there any other signs? Could it be anything else?
Um, there are other signs. There's a lot of types of Asimars here and there, but there are some that can grow wings when some form of event happens to them that is very significant, or some of them can cause their allies to be more powerful and just be something else. But as I've said, myth, never really met one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That sounds a bit. That seems a bit far out. Uh, it's a long shot. Would you happen to know anything about Paladin oaths? Because Mr. Torrens not.
Well,
I haven't been able to speak to him.
there's not much I know about like paladin oaths per se, but generally, as a paladin, you want to keep true to your oath. You don't want to break it or tarnish it because
Well, yeah, I know that. That's kind of
self-explanatory,
like
right?
the bare minimum. I
Why do
was
you want to ask
wondering
about it though?
like oaths, different oaths get different abilities passed on from either. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's faith or if it's the god that I worship, but I just recently swore an oath of conquest, and I'm not really sure what that's supposed to
Well,
do for me. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
from what I've experienced, boy, and when I've gone through, those that receive more from their gods per se they're chosen not because they are randomly. They're given more power and they're chosen because they're the best ones to represent that oath.
Yeah. Thanks, Mr. Omar.
No problem. I'm not the best at
Think I better head out.
paladins, but yeah,
Yeah. Thanks for the advice.
no problem.
That was, yeah.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
You too.
And as you
So
exit,
that was
Hmm?
fucking useless.
Hey,
Alright.
Roy.
yeah.
Sorry. Before we move on, I had one other thing that I wanted to do during the week.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to make some more bombs.
Okay. Make another.
Can bombs work underwater?
Actually, good point.
I mean, they would work in the chamber.
Because that was dry.
They'll work. I'm just out, so I'd like to at least have some in stock.
All right, go for it.
They also work on cult members.
Well,
We
Tinker's
should
check
tell
as well.
them about the cult members and let them know we most
Ooh.
likely will run into some. Or
11.
11. All right. 11. You make at least one normal bomb, and just because of the time constraint here and there, you don't have much to make of other things, but you do make one more smoke bomb as well.
One more what bomb? Sorry.
So a normal bomb and a smoke bomb is what you make.
Okay, cool. Also, I have one more thing. Real life me needs a bathroom break.
Go for it.
So I'll be right back.
All right. So after that break, because only his fucking bladder sucks.
Bro, I drank
Yeah,
like
tiny
two
bitch
Sprites and a
bladder. Tiny bitch baby.
Continuing.
Frosty, okay, shut the fuck up.
If there's nothing else to be done now on Thursday and on Friday classes time, actually during class time, Gimothy.
Yep.
Gimothy, come here. Mr. Green.
Oh no. What did I do this time?
It seems that Mr. Monin has gotten back with me for the crystal. So basically, if Mr. Drab was right, we can shatter it, and whatever is still inside there will get out. But there's a catch. Everything does. There's a slight chance, very, very slim chance. If we shatter it, we can shatter his lifeline.
Oh, is there any way to prevent that?
Don't get unlucky.
I'm always lucky, baby. No, never mind.
It's a very slim
You
chance,
heard
but
him. Time to pick up the lucky feet.
Yes,
it is
it's
a very slim chance, but better than knowing that it's a big chance, I guess.
Could you say it's a 1 in 20 chance?
The fuck does that mean?
That was to you, Goy. I said no.
What the fuck does that mean?
Well, if that was to happen, that would be very misfortunate.
I want you to die.
That was in game. No.
If
Okay.
yeah, we'll say that later after class. Meets up again. Right.
Oh, okay.
Alright, go back. Right, everyone else, do you have anything to do Friday class time? Or, no? The meetup?
I'm gonna see if I can call Jojo at some point.
You call.
Answer me, fucker.
No answer.
Goes to voicemail. I figured.
Yeah.
Just about class, I'm gonna make sure I accidentally step on Lillian's foot at least once. But that's not actually important.
Accidentally, you know what? I don't want you. I don't even need you to roll. You're small. You're small enough for it. That like, you're like
Sorry,
walking.
what?
Oh, you're small enough for it that you don't even need to roll. As you're just walking, you just kind of sidestep a bit, and you just hear, "Ow!" Looks around.
Oops,
Fuck.
sorry, that's my bad.
Fucking. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
I swear, sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. I swear.
It's fine. It's fine. She has this like crooked smile, of, like just like. Ooh. All right. So, classes have ended. All going to Draftsworth's room, except for Cammy. She's already there.
Right before anyone else gets here, I'm just gonna like quickly text Ferris and say, "Won't be home till really late. There's a party tonight, so don't worry about anything."
You see. All right. Good to know. Just get back home safely. And then she actually says, "Actually, wait. Do you have a ride back?"
I have my skateboard.
Okay, but still, do you have a ride back?
Yes.
Okay, good.
The hesitation.
If she doesn't worry, I'll be like, there are some drivers at the party for people.
Okay. All right. As you're texting
And then I'm
me,
just gonna send it.
yeah, it's a big thumbs up. So as you're texting, you kind of just glance in the room. There's this air of just tension right now, as you can just see. Mrs. Gravesworth is currently looking into her cabinet, and you can see it's open, and you just see this very old kind of battle gear of sorts. Kind of has a deep sigh. She's looking at it, and you hear the door knock.
Can I see who it is? Is there like a window in the door?
It's a silhouette. You can. It's a very. Yeah, you can see. It's everyone.
Okay, I'll just open the door.
All right, and as you open the door, they all let themselves in, and they say, "You see, Mrs. Strauss first goes, all right, green bottle. What do we know? All right, I told it to Gimothy earlier, but Mr. Mornan did say that we can shatter it, and we can get Diagon out, but of course there's a catch, like everything. We can shatter his lifeline as well." Fuck. Alright, what's the chances? Slim. Very slim. Is there a number? No. Not really.
1 in 20.
Who said 1 in 20? But, as you guys are all there. Alright, this doesn't change the plan. Okay, you four, you've been in there recently. What's in the sewers? What should we know?
Well,
Sewers,
so
right.
like I had mentioned before, there's a cult called the Cloaked Ones that worship
Yes, them.
Deceiver,
Mm-hmm.
and so there's a large chance we might run into some of them.
Right.
Right now, our entrance into the sewers is the mithril factory, which used to be the base for the cult.
Hmm.
But last time we were there, it seemed that they cleared out of it for a bit.
All right.
But they could have moved back in by now.
Well,
I do not know.
we have a safer option of getting in. You see, Mr. Greenbottle pipes up and, if it's in the sewer, why don't we just go through the sewer pipes? There's one that leads to the sea. Go through there.
Quick question. I'm not going to tell you how, but I managed to get my hands on a motorcycle, and I rented
The
out a
three
lance.
teachers kind of just look have a shared glance. All right.
Does anybody else own something like that, like something that? 'Cause I'm thinking potentially to clear out the cultists, we could lead out a charge.
It's not really our best clear bet here. The charge may be good, but that's if we know we're going to have a rest afterwards. If we're going to do that thing, we need to be prepared as much as we are. Also, can you describe to me what the entrance of this chamber looked like?
The ceiling was the ocean. Like it went under the ocean.
How narrow was it?
Roy, how narrow was it?
Very narrow. It was quite narrow.
Like single file line.
All right.
Okay.
I can close that up easily. Limit their numbers to just us and that thing.
Didn't we block some of it when we were escaping with a big boulder?
It was blown up because of a bomb.
Oh yeah, and it was just like little rubble. Okay. I was like, wait a second.
I can close that up. And if they have moved back into the Mithril factory, there's a big if. You can kind of assume that there might be lower numbers in the sewers at this point. Given that I'm assuming that what they've heard was new orders, they need a place to set up for a base of operations.
Yeah. Wait, someone check the list to see if any lines have formed on any names. Because that means they're forming a plan.
Gimothy, you still have the list, right?
Yep.
It's been a while since you last checked it. But
Well, I'm
now,
checking it right now. Tell me.
now you were used to seeing the names there of everyone else, but now you see it. There seems to be. It seems that the list kind of extended, like the paper extended.
To incorporate our names.
Indeed.
Oh, that's
Wow.
great.
Boy.
Fuck.
Sounds like fun.
But there's no lines on any names, right?
No lines. Just more names now.
Hey, who's first? Wait, who's first?
Yeah, what's the list of our names?
Well, first off, it's was Brooke, Gimothy, Cammy, and then Alex.
Oh,
Damn.
Why am I third?
Why is
Why is
Alex
Brooke
I believe-
first? I am the most important.
Bitch.
Alex is
Get
happy
out
that
of
he's
here.
not the first to die.
Yes, this has bruised his ego.
But you just see Mr. Ashworth go, shit. All right. We don't have time. We really don't have time. All right. Tomorrow.
Wait, who's the person that's gonna swim down and break the thing?
Me and Cammy will do it. We can transform.
Why not
Okay,
send
well-
a few more folks down there?
We need a distraction. We need to keep him busy.
Also, since
What are
we
you
can
talking about?
transform into animals, we can go faster.
I have some potions if y'all need.
Just
You
I
keep
need
that to
potions.
yourselves. If for some whatever reason if you think you're gonna get thrown into the oceans, drink it. We might not have time to drink it in the heat of battle. Right. I'll acknowledge this now, but the four of you. What you're going to go through is absolutely not what a freshman should go through. Not even close.
It shouldn't have been what a freshman went through when the counselor died. Much less
Absolutely.
when Digon and Griff ignored that it happened, and as far as I can see, did practically nothing.
Who knows?
But
Griff was
Well, as we
controlled,
now
right?
know, Dion is trapped in a crystal, so he can't really do anything. And Griff is currently brainwashed.
He-
yeah.
at the very least, thanks for helping us and not killing us for telling you.
place we were trying to find if someone was already new. Here, you can always get surprised here. We thought it'd be seniors, maybe. Not freshmen.
Ha 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 ha.
Speaking of which, I don't expect much, but I was wondering if there was anything you could, I don't know, provide us with that would give us a little bit of help.
In terms of armor and all that, is that
In
correct?
terms of, yeah, armor or
Advice. Because we've never done this before.
You see Argath.
I don't think advice so much as cool magic that helps us not die.
Argath
I think is the ultimate goal.
types up. I've got some things in my armory. I'll make sure to give you kids something before we go.
All right.
Oh.
Thanks.
Oh, Arg, don't call them kids. They're not that. They're going through this shit like us. You know what they are.
Uh-huh. We're 14-year-olds.
They're 14-year-olds.
Troy.
They're teenagers.
Troy, we're
They're
14-year-olds.
not kids.
We are
Anyways.
kids.
Joke's on you. I am 15.
Still the same thing. But still.
Yeah, we're weird. We're weirdos.
Why
do you think we wear these hats?
We'll
That's
do our
weird.
best not let you die. At most best. We can promise you that. I'll try to see if we can get you all sort of like break school even after this. Because you all deserve it. If we can get through this. Ignore that part. We're gonna get through this.
We were all thinking it.
I know.
Yeah. Well, there's not much point to being in school unless I can get Torin's advice.
You see Argath goes and like hits Mrs. Stratford on her side with his like elbow and says, This doesn't he points at Alex, doesn't he remind you of anyone? Looks at you. Yeah, I'm looking right at him. Alright.
Himbo brain. Nothing behind my eyes.
Alright.
Violence.
Tomorrow we'll meet at the docks. Tomorrow morning. Get a good night rest. And well, yeah. Try not to think about it much. Alright. See all of you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Us three need to coordinate this a bit more and we'll tell you all about it. Alright.
Cool.
So, as the four of you go, do you have anything to do in this quote-unquote last night before a big one? One last ice cream shop run, maybe?
One last ice cream shop.
Crash a party?
Am I allowed to ask a metagamey question to Brooke?
You may. Just this one.
In Artificer Infusions,
Mm-hmm.
what do you plan to do with those?
Oh. Well,
Give them to Gimothy. He needs better armor.
I've got an AC of 12. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow. Well, if you're asking how they work, if I were to enhance something now and you were to long rest with it, then you would get attuned to the object and would be able to use it tomorrow.
Oh, that is very lucky, considering we have a long rest in front of us. And
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I like how we rapidly swapped from not knowing anything to shit like this.
Yeah.
Because I went from, what race am I? What are my class abilities?
Who am I?
To
How to kill God.
It's the classic RPG structure.
I'm
What do you
surprised
mean?
that
Speaking of which, Ashton, when are
we
you?
go wrong.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say, Oliver?
Speaking of which, Gimothy, do you have any? Because I know I just swore an oath of conquest. Apparently, I still don't know exactly what that's supposed to mean. But I got a question. Do you have anything in your wheelhouse?
All I've got right now is a gun.
Gimothy.
That's all I've got up my sleeve.
He can kill God.
How's your armor doing, Gimme?
Oh.
You have infusions?
You know, I'm
Sorry.
really glad you brought this up. What? Out of nowhere, too. What the heck? Where'd this go?
Guys,
Yeah, what?
we're in school and he's failing his armor class.
Get out.
I
Don't-
swear to God.
don't-
Get out of my
Wow.
podcast.
It just encouraged
You're no longer
Wow.
Goodbye.
Brutal.
Anyways,
Brutal
back
fun.
to Brooke. Hey, my armor's
Anyway.
shit. You wanna help me out there, buddy?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you seem like you just you die all the time. I can
I haven't died
help
yet.
you with that.
Actually, I have.
Like-
I'm conscious.
I can improve your armor if you want.
Whoa, that'd be totally radical, bro.
Wow.
One might even say it is poggers.
Mm,
Some might
Yes.
say
Wow.
that is very fortunate.
Then item your armor or whatever, I will infuse it with enhanced defense. Each creature gains a 1+ bonus to armor class while wearing it.
Ooh. I'm
Yeah.
still at the lowest AC, I'm pretty sure, but let's go,
Yes,
boys.
but +1
Alright.
is still something.
Wait,
No.
Ashton, how do you have an AC of 12?
Uh,
oh
It would be
wait.
I've
13.
got-
You're wearing light armor, so it should be
Yeah,
13.
you should be wearing
And it's
leather right
11
now.
plus 2, so it should be 14.
oh no, I was told I was 12.
Oh wait, were you? Maybe it was because it was during the unarmored sequence. Way back.
Wait, what, really?
When you didn't have your armor on you.
Yeah,
No, mine was lower than
because it
12.
should be. It's leather armor you're wearing, right?
Yeah.
It should be, yeah.
So it should be
Whatever.
11 plus your dex, which is +2. So it should be 13.
Oh, so now you're at 14.
14.
Bud.
Now I'm at 14, let's go,
Would you
boys.
look at that? But yeah,
I can get you a higher armor class with Shield of Faith also.
do you guys have anything else to do?
On the topic of improving shit, would anyone else like their shit tinkered with?
Well, what else can you do?
Confused. Well, I'm glad you asked.
Well,
I can, I
Hey,
can enhance
Brooke Mays
weapon,
here.
defend, or I can some magic robes to help with spell casting, and I can replicate magic items. But I feel like you would be concerned with defense or weapon.
I think for now I'm probably in the best situation. You want to give something to Cammy? You were talking about
Cammy, would
spell
you-
casting.
Would you like? Oh yeah, I have. Do you have any concentration spells?
I have a lot.
You have a lot of. Okay, I could do
My
Mind
two
Sharpener.
most damaging second level, my Moonbeam and my Spike Growth are both concentration.
Okay, well, I have Mind Sharpener,
And I
which
can't do anything else.
the infused item can send a jolt to the wearer to refocus their mind. So you would, if you fail a Constitution saving throw, you can use its reaction to succeed instead.
That can be helpful.
Yeah, I can do that.
I mean,
Uh,
it's the item thing.
Yeah. All right, I will do that. And then I
Alright.
think I can't infuse any.
yeah, you only have 2, I believe.
I only have
Like, infuse an item that I already have, or
just your armor because
Or, like,
it's a suit of
robes.
armor or robes.
Yeah. and then you'll
So-
attune to it when you get it.
Not I.
Okay.
Oh my god! I don't get another. Oh wait. Oh oops. Until 6th level, I don't get another infused item. So you guys just use them both up.
Well, it'll work out. So, is there anything else left?
That's fine though.
I would like to talk with my dad.
All right.
I would also like to talk with my dad, Roy. Where
Oh
is
wait.
he?
I don't know, man.
Cool.
He's at his study right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna knock on the door since I'm not allowed in there.
Come in.
Father will not let
Come
me
in.
see his books. Okay. Then I'll come in.
Oh, what is it, my boy?
Just a while ago, you know, the oath that I swore.
Conquest, right? Right. Like your
Conquest.
grandfather.
First of all, I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to mean. I haven't heard the tenets of the oath.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, from what I've heard, at least from what Jojo told me, as soon as he swore his oath, he got like this cool power. He got cool powers, like he could make his weapons glow and stuff.
Hmm.
Is there anything you got when you swore yours?
Of course. Well, as of both of the ancients, oh boy. Basically, our ancestors helped me when I first used my power. When I channeled all my strength, they helped me out in battle.
Oh.
I'm sure you'll find yours. They usually
Yeah.
they usually turn up in the battle, my boy.
Alright.
Especially when you really need it.
Yeah. Second question. Yeah, do you know where I could go and find like the actual like oaths? Like I know devotion. I've heard of that one. You just can't lie and stuff. Is there anything about that for conquest?
To be frank, my
Anywhere.
boy, it's been. I'll be honest. Your grandfather was the only conquest out in our lineage. You're the
Do you have his
second.
old? Do you have old journals or something?
I can search around. It'll be fruitful, my boy, but I can search around. I'll let you know.
Thanks.
Of course.
All right.
As you're
Gonna
about
go
to
to bed
leave.
early.
Also, my boy,
Yeah.
you wouldn't happen to have any contact with Jojo, right?
I've been trying to get a hold of him, but I can't.
See. All right, thank you, my boy.
Have you?
It's been. No, not really. I'm concerned and worried.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, my boy. Not even that late, but go. I need to return to what I was doing.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I think if there's nothing else to work on, I might go and do some just drills
All
and then
right.
go to bed.
So, each of you are going to bed now.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right. So as each of you go take an early night's rest in preparation for this make or break plan Dravsworth has concocted. Pick that up session.
Cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
Poggers. I can't wait to die.
Woo.
Yep.
Ooh.
Severely on
Go.
All right. So we'll see you all next week with episode 8 of the Breakfast Guild. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, twitter.com/guildbreakfast to know when that'll happen. And yeah, that's been it for today. You guys want to say bye?
Bye.
Goodbye, PogChamps.
Bye.